You feel that flash of anger because a part of your identity feels threatened, an insight Marcus Aurelius had in the chaos of war. That rage you swallow at your desk, the resentment simmering after a comment, the fury that hijacks your evening, it's not random, it's a signal. And Stoics didn't suppress it, they autopsied it. Right now you're carrying unexamined triggers that will explode again tomorrow unless you map them today. This isn't therapy. It's battlefield triage for your inner life. 4 columns, 9 minutes, real-time autopsy. Let's dissect the spark before it burns the house down. No fluff, no theory, just you, your journal, and the truth you've been avoiding. Open notes now, title it Anger Autopsy, and meet me at column 1. From reflecting on anger to dissecting through it, most people journal about anger like they're writing a rant, venting, blaming, circling the same story. Stoics did the opposite. They built a grid. Picture a clean table with 4 vertical columns stretching down your page. No clutter, no paragraphs, just 4 labeled spaces waiting for precision. Column 1 captures the raw trigger. Column 2 isolates your interpretation, the story you instantly told yourself. Column 3 exposes the hidden belief fueling that story. Column 4 rewrites the narrative with clarity. This isn't stream of consciousness therapy, it's surgical. Each column forces a question your mind would rather skip. And when you answer all 4 in sequence, anger loses its grip because you've named every invisible wire it pulled. Let's meet the 4 questions that change everything. Column 1 is named The Spark. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Define what the thing is, not what it means, not how it feels, what actually happened." Your mind wants to skip this. It wants to write, "She disrespected me," or "He was rude." Stop. That's interpretation wearing a facts costume. Strip it back. What did you see, hear, touch? Write your affirmation at the top. I separate event from narrative. Now record only the observable trigger. Example, manager said, "This needs work during the team call at 10:47 a.m. No tone, no context, no editorializing. Bullet the bare facts, no adjectives, no story, no drama." Column 2 is named The Story I Told. Epictetus taught, "Our judgments are the cause." The event didn't anger you, your instant interpretation did. Here's where you catch the invisible script. Write your affirmation, "I question my first story." Now replay the moment. Real-time example. Your colleague dismissed your idea in the meeting without explanation. What story did your mind generate in that half second? "He thinks I'm incompetent. She's undermining me on purpose. They don't respect my work." This is the narrative layer, automatic, fast, convincing. It felt like truth, but it's interpretation masquerading as fact. Your job here isn't to judge whether the story is right or wrong yet, just expose it. Write the raw story, "He sees me as," then watch it lose power. Column 3 is named The Challenge. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "Choose not to be harmed." Not denying harm exists, choosing whether to interpret it as harm. Write your affirmation, "I reclaim my power to choose." Now interrogate the story from column 2. Real-time example continued. Your colleague dismissed your idea. Your story, "He thinks I'm incompetent." Challenge it. What else could explain his response? He was distracted. He misunderstood your point. He's under pressure from leadership. He agrees but didn't want to seem too eager. You don't know which is true, that's the point. Your anger fed on certainty, but certainty was never available. Next, audit control. What can you actually control here? Not his perception, not his reaction, only your interpretation and your next move. Cross-examine the story, then watch the anger lose its fuel. Column 4 is named The Response. Marcus Aurelius concluded, "The best revenge is not to be like that. Don't mirror the perceived slight, transcend it. Write your affirmation. My response aligns with my character. Now design your next move rooted in virtue, not reaction. Real-time example resolved. Your colleague dismissed your idea. You've challenged the story. You've audited control. Now act with wisdom and courage. Option 1. Schedule a brief one-on-one to clarify your proposal without defensiveness. Option 2. Share supporting data in writing, framing it as collaboration. Option 3. Let it rest and observe patterns before acting. Choose the path that strengthens your character regardless of outcome. Craft the forward move, then close the autopsy with character intact. Here's the complete autopsy in motion. Column 1. Colleague dismissed my idea without explanation during 2 p.m. Meeting. Column 2. He thinks I'm incompetent and doesn't respect my work. Column 3. Alternative explanations distracted, misunderstood, under pressure. I control only my interpretation and next move. Column 4. Schedule brief follow-up to clarify proposal with supporting data, no defensiveness. 4 columns, 9 minutes. Anger, autopsy complete. Your trigger just lost its teeth. This is cognitive restructuring without the therapy jargon. You forced a pause between trigger and reaction. You named the invisible story. You challenged its certainty. You chose character over impulse. Anger didn't vanish, it lost permission to hijack you. Do this daily and you don't suppress rage. You outgrow it by updating the judgments that fed it. Your next trigger is already waiting. Ink on paper, same time tomorrow. You now hold the grid Marcus Aurelius used in a war tent. The framework is yours. The triggers will come at work, at home, in traffic, in silence. When they do, you won't spiral. You'll autopsy. Open your notes app or journal. Create your 4-column grid. Your first autopsy awaits the next spark. Label them. The spark, the story I told, the challenge, the response. Write your affirmations at the top of each. Then wait. The anger will arrive. And when it does, you'll meet it with precision, not poison. This is how Stoics trained, not by avoiding emotion, but by mastering its architecture. Next Sunday, 6 a.m., the Stoic Premeditatio Malorum, the ancient rehearsal not for fear, but for fearless calm.